Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. So in today's video we are finally going to be completely finishing the boys' bathroom. This bathroom has been through a lot of different changes over the last couple of months. Here's a little glimpse at what it looked like before, and then also all of the changes that we made to this bathroom. I painted the walls, the ceiling, the vanity. We put new knobs on the vanity, a new faucet. We tried some of that peel and stick countertop paper that you can get off of Amazon, and then we put new tile on the floor, new light, mirror, put a shelf up, decorations, new receptacles, vents, basically just gave the entire bathroom a complete makeover. But once we had completed this bathroom, it just still felt like it needed something more. This wall just needed to be a little bit more of an accent and needed some more color, so that is what we're going to be working on in today's video. We're also going to be replacing this countertop because, like I said, we tried out that countertop paper off of Amazon, but it started peeling off. It didn't work very well, so we took that off, and then we experimented with epoxy on this countertop because it's something that we had been wanting to experiment with, but we did not like how this turned out either. It was kind of a flop, so we ended up just completely pulling this countertop off, and we just were going to buy a new laminate countertop slab. So we went to Home Depot and Lowe's, and we ended up picking a laminate slab from Lowe's. It was actually a pre-cut slab that they had along the back wall. If you go to the back wall in Home Depot and Lowe's behind the countertop section, they usually will have a small selection of pre-cut laminate slabs. So they had this one that was 6 foot by 2 foot, which was almost a perfect fit for that bathroom countertop, but Jalen did still end up having to trim a few inches off of the one side and the back side of this countertop. But it all turned out perfectly, and this countertop is just the perfect color and the perfect fit for this bathroom. Stay tuned until the end of the video to see how all of this turns out. We're going to be adding this new countertop, a new sink, faucet, backsplash, mirror, and the bathroom finally feels complete. So stay tuned until the end to see the official before and afters. After we got that cut to size, we brought it inside to install it on top of the vanity, and Jalen installed this using wood glue and also some screws that he screwed up from the bottom using some little wood pieces that he cut to go in the corner underneath of there, and it worked perfect. This thing was very solid once we were done securing it. Now that that countertop is installed, we are going to install a backsplash in this bathroom. I picked this one out from Lowe's. I love the pattern that it had and the colors. I wanted to do a darker backsplash since there's so much white going on this wall. I thought this would be the perfect accent for here, and the gray color that's in this backsplash is also basically the exact same gray color as the vanity, so it was just perfect for in here. So we just cut each of these slabs exactly in half, and that was the perfect height to go on this back wall, and we ended up wrapping it all the way around the back of this vanity. This backsplash was fairly easy to install, except when we had to cut it to fit perfectly around this receptacle, but we got it all figured out, and this was actually a lot of fun just because it was transforming this bathroom so much, and it made us excited for when we get the chance to do the backsplash in the kitchen. and the mortar that we're using to put this backsplash onto the wall says Lightstone on the bucket because this is actually the leftover mortar from when we did the rock at the fireplace. It's always really nice when we're doing these projects when we can go and look at what we already have and use up something that we used on a previous project. For as many renovation projects as we've done so far, we're getting quite the collection of stuff, and it's nice when we can use it on multiple projects. Now it is time to mix up the grout for the tile, and I got this Ultra Color Plus from Lowe's in the charcoal color. We went with this nice dark color because we wanted to do an accent on the white wall, and also because we're tired of doing light colored grout in tile. In the last 2 rooms that we put tile in on the floor, we've done a light colored grout and it shows dirt so easily. So this time we just went with the dark colored grout. Jalen mixed that up in a bucket, and then we taped off the countertop with some green frog tape and got started grouting. So we would work at grouting this tile in sections, grouting a small section, and then coming in with that damp sponge and wiping off all of the tile. And if any of you get this tile from Lowe's, would highly recommend that charcoal grout. It was just the perfect color match to this tile, as you can see. Jalen did something a little bit different around the receptacle, which I think turned out awesome. He put some tile up around to kind of frame out the receptacle. Reason being is because we only wanted the tile to go up this high, but it hit about halfway up the receptacle. So that meant that the receptacle cover was going to have this big wide gap around it about halfway up. So he just took some pieces of the tile, framed out that receptacle so that the receptacle cover could sit right up against all the tile. And I think it turned out pretty awesome. It looks way better than having that gap behind the receptacle cover. Okay, so now it's time to replace the sink and the faucet. We ended up just deciding to replace the old sink because the old sink didn't really go with the style of this bathroom, and also it was kind of an off-white yellow color, and since this countertop is so white, you would just really notice that it wasn't a pure white sink if we installed it in here. So we just got this new ceramic sink off of Amazon. This one does sit on top of the countertop, so we only had to drill a hole for the drain. And then after that, he cut the hole for the faucet as well. Both of these holes I think were only about 1.5 inches. This matte black faucet looks so much better than that gold one that we had in here previously. The gold one just didn't pop enough off of the white wall, and also it just had a couple issues. We ended up just pulling it out and ordering this new faucet, and we love how the black one looks so much better, and this one works a lot better than the gold one did. And when we first set this big sink on top of the countertop, we both were a little bit unsure if it was kind of too much in the bathroom having this giant sink sitting on top of the countertop, but it started to grow on us, and we actually really like how it looks in here. And it's not too high for the boys. They have their stool to stand on, and it's just perfect for them. And it also helps with any splashing that happens when little boys are washing their hands and brushing their teeth, because the sink has such tall sides. So after we had the sink and the faucet installed, then Jalen installed the drain and all of the piping and everything underneath of the cabinet. Because this new countertop doesn't stick out quite as far as the old one did, I had to do some touch-up paint right at the top of the vanity there. And now we are going to hang a new mirror on the wall. The mirror that we had on there previously was just a little bit too small, so I ended up putting that over in our guest bathroom, and it was the perfect mirror for over there. So this new mirror is from Hearth & Hand at Target. I'd had my eye on this for a couple of months because I knew it would be perfect for this bathroom, and I finally went ahead and got this the other week. The wood frame on this mirror is the exact same color as the wood shelves that we've got over on the other wall. So yeah, it was just the perfect mirror for this space, and I wanted to do a little bit of a larger mirror just because this is such a small bathroom. When you first walk in, having a larger mirror on this wall kind of helps the bathroom to feel a little bit bigger than it is. And once we hung up the mirror, we realized that we were going to have to move the light fixture just a little bit over to the right in order for everything to line up perfectly: the light, the mirror, the sink, the faucet, and the vanity. Once we completely finished the bathroom, I gave it a quick cleaning and then added a few decor items. This cute little stool I got from Hobby Lobby, and I put this in front of the sink here for the boys to step up on to brush their teeth and wash their hands. It's the perfect height for that. And then this little black trash can was from Marshall's. I put that back in the corner to the left of the toilet. And then to the right of the toilet, I put this tall basket that I got from Home Goods. It's the perfect size for over here, and this is for the boys to put their dirty laundry in. And in my next decorating video, I'll be adding the last little decor items to this bathroom, including a green hanging plant for that left-hand corner over there by the window. This bathroom has been through a lot of different changes over the last couple of months, but this was a big project to take on. We completely made over this bathroom from top to bottom. We tried a lot of different things in here, but now we have finally completely finished the bathroom. It feels complete now when you walk in here, and I feel like this backsplash is just what really completed this bathroom. It added some texture and color and pattern to the wall. We just absolutely love how this turned out, and we're so happy to finally be done with this bathroom after all of these months. If you haven't seen the 2 previous videos that we did involving this bathroom makeover, then I will link those down below. And if you're new here, we would love to have you subscribed. You can also go over and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you all in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye.